Welcome to G-Man Gaming and Reviews. Alright, so this is going to be a gameplay series on Fallout 3 and New Vegas using the Tale of the Two Wastelands mod. I've played a little bit of Fallout 3 using this this mod before, but not that much, so take a rapid reload. Now, I've only played a little bit of Fallout 3. So I actually wanted to play this game because there have been people who have talked about this game before, and I don't like not getting references to this game. So this was going to be my playthrough of this game. I really didn't get through very far in my previous playthrough. One thing that I love about this game that I missed when I was playing is the fact that you have to repair items. I think that's actually really cool. And I have absolutely no bullets. And no BB bullets. Welcome to G-Man Gaming and Reviews. This is going to be our gameplay series of our Fallout 3. Yep, so really looking forward to this. I've played Fallout New Vegas a lot, and Fallout 4 quite a bit, actually. So we got a bobby pin here. It was actually this game, I think it was New Vegas and Fallout 4 that got me interested in, like, prepping. Not that I'm one of those weird guys who, if you watch, like, Doomsday Preppers, you've always got these weird guys that are always convinced that something bad's gonna happen. Like, and they're always convinced about something very specifically bad is gonna happen. Right? And I always love it at the end of the show where they've got that, like, disclaimer, which says that, what the odds are of that particular Doomsday event coming into effect. Key. That's interesting. Oh, we got a 10mm pistol, which we already had. Some rounds. Some cases. And some drugs. We go exit. One of the things that I found out about, like people, I've seen videos doing comparisons about Fallout New Vegas in comparison to like Fallout 3. New Vegas' story was absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I played Fallout 4, but I gotta say, the Fallout 4 story fell well by the wayside in comparison to how cool the Fallout New Vegas story was. I mean, the thing with, I think, Benji, and that whole, I remember someone saying that Fallout New Vegas was like a spaghetti western, and it was really, really like that. Like, I really, really loved New Vegas. I loved the Mr. House and the New Vegas Strip, and how you could have holdout weapons. I've got to say, I really enjoyed that game. Where is this? Where is the key? Why would you have a cellar door? Why would you have a cellar door when there's no key? This is like playing back in the days when Bethesda was like a pretty good company. I've watched a lot of reviews on this game in particular, where people like saying that it was like Elder Scrolls with guns and how they changed the aesthetic. Like, I haven't actually played. I've seen videos on it, but I haven't actually played like Fallout 2 or Fallout 1. I've never played it. But I've seen gameplay videos of it, and people talking about the different aspects of it. And I always have to say, I always loved the aesthetic in the sense of mod. I don't have any mods. Gotta remember to stop doing that. Ooh, this one's much better. Must be because of the condition. Gotta remember to stop doing that. I've only got 8 bullets. Oh no, don't use that. How do I get out of this? Ah, lucky. So we're gonna go in here.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you? Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him. Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place. You'd do that for me? I can't believe it. You hardly even know me. Thanks, kid. You watch yourself out there.
Really looking forward to meeting the Enclave. She's got some drugs here. I suppose everybody does. Springfield Elementary. I wonder if that's a reference to the Springvale Elementary. I wonder if that's a reference to The Simpsons. Probably not. If I check my map. Investigate the near town of Megaton. I think we'll go to Megaton for now. I need to get me some ammunition. Like, I did do the Springfield Elementary previously, and there's like guys in there and giant ants, so might want to go to Megaton first. Get me some ammunition. Do some quests and whatnot. And then... where is that key? It's got to be around here somewhere. Where is that? I gotta stop doing that. One of the things that I liked about Fallout 4 over, like, for instance, like, over, say, Fallout New Vegas, was the fact that in Fallout 4, every item that you picked up had a use of some kind. You know, which was really, really good. I never noticed this before. That looks like it's from a jumbo jet.
I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something. So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we understand each other. This here is my town. These are my people. You so much as breathe wrong, and I'm gonna fucking end you. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with? What about it? Maybe. Maybe. So long as you stay away from the bomb, I see my chances of a long life improving. I hope we understand each other. Oh, all right. Fine. Listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you. That's pretty steep. Fine. Do it and you'll get your money. Don't screw up, though, or we'll all regret it. Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know, the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spent some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble. It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to DC. The place is a war zone. Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find? Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb. Doc Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion. You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater. Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is. Sure is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top level, opposite the main gate. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend, no matter what he may say. So don't fall for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust the man. Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out. Sure. What do you want? Yep, he's a bit cranky, but he means well. Just make sure there's something actually wrong with you before you bother him. You'll find him down in the plaza at the bottom of the hill, across the way from the brass lantern. Sure, head over to Moriarty's for spirits, or if you want something to eat, head over to the brass lantern. All right. Don't blow us up now.
How many caps do I have? 24. That's the clinic.
You're looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside Supply. If you need to buy something, Moira up in Craterside Supply can help you.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you? Some people hate this place, but I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me. I ain't heard much, truth be told. I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know? Here, take a look.
Okay. Earnings clipboard. Okay, we will liquid nitrogen. Paint gun. Pencil. Pool cue. Sell the rad roach meat because we're not going to eat it. Ooh, sell that. Sell the toy car. Ooh, sell that for money. Science +5. Sell the wrench for now. Sell the pre-war toaster. Sell the Nuka-Cola truck. Kinda don't want the rads, so the medical clipboard. We got 44 Magnum rounds. Okay.
Come back if you're still hungry. Have a good one, stranger.
Behold the power of Atom.
Different.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth. Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church anytime at all. In each our own way, we are all lost. Where would you like to be, brother? Atom can only heal the wounds of the soul. For wounds of the body, you should see Doc Church. His clinic is directly to the north of the church. It saddens me to think how quickly we resort to violence. Seek out Moira at Craterside Supply, although the true pilgrim relies on Atom to supply all that he needs. What do you wish to discuss? In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand. Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
I get the sense that this is something to do with nuclear physics, but my nuclear physics isn't that good.
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago, where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation. We see creation and unification in Atom's glow. Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life. As you wish.
I'm trying to play a nice guy.
Why, yes, we do. How much would you like to donate? Very well. News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say. Rays shower you, child.
Interesting.
Sorry, can't talk now.
Behold! He is coming with the clouds! and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? I've got to admit, the outfit's a little weird, but that's okay. That's okay. Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. Well, Moriarty thinks he is, but Lucas Sims is the law around here, and everyone knows it. Well, there's this and that. I keep myself busy. But really, that's none of your business, is it? What's to tell? We're alive, so we've got nothing to complain about, right? And hell, I've got a restaurant, so I have it better than most. Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around, you know what I mean? Everybody has their secrets. Let's keep them that way. No problem, buddy. Sure thing, my man.
Oh, hang on.
Sure thing, my man.
Did I see anything about... Oh, Mirelurk cakes. Mirelurk special. Strength +1. Interesting.
Talk to you later, buddy.
So Megaton Settler, Megaton Settler, Megaton Settler. This is one of the things that's good about these games, is you know who you can talk to.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land.
Where's this guy? Could steal from him. Let's have a look. Apparently a lot of people complained about how they didn't like how Bethesda put in you know, like apparel that raise your stats. It kind of does make sense in terms of speech. Like, if you're wearing a good suit, obviously people are going to react to you better. But when it comes to, like, raising your science because you're wearing a lab coat, it's a little bit on the silly side.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like. Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up. I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine. I have to say, of all the rat-infested hellholes that I've lived in, this one is the least hellish. I'm the town doc. If it's cut, I sew it up. If it's infected, I cut it off. A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't. Yeah, sorry. I don't think so. Right. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. If that's the way you want it, it's all the same to me. Planning on going out and getting shot up, eh?
Doctor's bag. I think at some point I'm gonna give a hardcore run, because it would be cool to. I always found it interesting in these games. I know why they do it, but like, hey, you can have a weapon in your arms and be talking to people, and they'll talk to you like it's just normal.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I live with Billy Creel. Do you know him? He's not my dad or anything, but he takes care of me now. Anyway, I should go. Bye. I don't talk to most of them. Billy says that I have to be careful, even when people seem nice. And I'm especially not allowed to talk to Mr. Jericho. I usually play with Hardin most days, when his dad isn't taking him out to learn to shoot or something. Billy says that he's going to teach me to shoot one day, too. Billy does. Have you met Billy? Billy Creel? A long, long time ago, he saved me from raiders. They killed my real parents, but Billy showed up before they got me. And now he's like my daddy. Sort of. It's okay, I guess. I used to live way far away when I was little, before Billy found me. I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Mega 10 longer than anyone. Goodbye.
Serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the time. Keep your bodies to atom, my friend. Release yourself from his power, feel his glow, and be divine. No sorrow, no suffering, for in the division we shall see our release from the...
I think I can take all the stuff in here. I think one of the things about this game that I recall is, or at least New Vegas, was knowing what you actually need and what you don't. Because you don't actually need everything in this game. Like, there's items that are just basically useless. They don't do anything.
Speak to the confessor or the mother if you wish to know more.
Alright, let's do a save. I'm not sure if this was in Fallout 4 or if it was something different. Entry denied. 1. Okay, so it can't be plays because so 1 out of 5 clips. Well, the only thing those two have in common is an S in the end. So it can't be... I lost karma. Ooh, okay. So S and S. It's the only thing they've got in common, S and S. So S at the beginning, S at the end. What else is there? Slips. Oh wait, I'm going to stop doing that because I'm going to keep losing karma. Reputation good. Where's the mother? Ah, he's there now, so I can't go in there. Okay. So it's not the... So they only have the S at the bottom, so it has to have an S on the end. I'm gonna give up. Can't be bothered.
Yea, your suffering shall exist. No longer. It shall be washed away in Atom's glow, burned from you in the fire of the spring. Each of us shall give birth to a billion stars, formed from
That's the clinic.
filthy bodies.
Hoo-wee! Look at you. Now, I haven't seen one of those vault jumpsuits in, wow, a long time. Pretty damn good condition, too. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow. All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it. Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time. People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it? Easy, man.
Leave me out of that girl's crazy experiments. I don't get paid enough for that.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help. Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
I was sent as an ambassador from the utopia of Vault 1 and bow before my glory. Oh dear God.
Oh, certainly, Your Majesty. Then consider this armored vault suit to be Megaton's gift to your mighty empire. However, you may consider going incognito. People around here don't always take kindly to monarchy, you know. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested? Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Oh, I couldn't do that. Be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right? Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know? Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off. At least you look like you can really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans. I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will. That's the spirit, trusty research assistant. Do I ever. I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts. Sure thing.
So I got a 10mm pistol, 32 pistol, 32 caliber. $9mm pistol, 9mm rounds, 32 caliber. Ah, that's right, this thing. It doesn't run out of ammunition. Some grenades. Sell that. Oh, we got the armored vault suit. Guns and energy weapons +5, nice. Patriots cookbook.
Good hunting. Unless it's a steaming...
I think I might buy...
So, how's the scab...
buy the 9mm. 5.56 10mm rounds are expensive, but the 9mm rounds are not. So that's Billy Creel. .302 round repair. So we need to get our repair up so we can... Okay, we need to get our repair up so we can start creating rounds. Forgot about that. One of the things that's very, very interesting in this game is the progression. In the sense that one of the things that I found that was different about this game in comparison to Fallout 4 was about the fact that in this game, like ammunition was scarce. Yeah, it was really scarce.
Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see a new face. But I'm afraid you've had the misfortune to catch me, well, out of me element. I'm the owner and proprietor of Moriarty's, you see. The saloon. But please, see for yourself. Come by for a drink or 12. You and I, oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends. Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the Wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less. The Wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else? Stay the fuck out of me business. Don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know. I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me. I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing? She's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her. My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't ya? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct? Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that home? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to. I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the Overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm? Did he? Well, our time together was brief, but that is the way of it out here. When a bond is forged, little else matters, hmm? Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those loanies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it. I await our next meeting with bated breath.
That's Billy Krill's house.
Making a move? Huh? Oh, look. Another one of your pampered vault assholes. Look here, vault asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble. There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. Was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me. What? Back out where? I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore. You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed up old raider. What crew is gonna take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect. No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. Now I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault. I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. No sense in ruining the good ones, you know?
don't recognize you. New in town or something? I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested? Hey, you're pretty smart for a Wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help. Actually, I don't have any caps with me. I used everything I had buying a shack in this town. But if you'd be nice enough to help me, I bet my father would pay you something for all the trip. What do you say? Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip. Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all. Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it. No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated. Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi. What? Apart from the wasteland critters, slaver raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know. Okay. Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
It's the same damn thing.
I told you,
Now I'm gonna save. And the reason I'm gonna save is because I remember this. This guy's...
the radio.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual. Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend. Oh, I see. I didn't realize Megaton had any guardian beyond its intrepid sheriff. Very well, then. I'll take my leave as you suggested.
Oh, the Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Work. Come on, work.
Let's go find the sheriff. Where's that sheriff?
Evening.
Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide. He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him. Good point. Come with me. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
Alright, now I'm gonna save here. Because I know what's gonna happen.
You want something?
Always have a gun out when you're about to arrest somebody. You never know when they're gonna shoot. Obviously, don't take this advice if you're a real police officer. Especially in the United States.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, you just leave
God,
that
you
fucking
there,
thing
Burke.
alone, cop.
Explain your business another time.
Give it up, Bob.
Yo,
Sheriff
Burke.
What are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb.
If you need
You're trying to
something from
blow
me,
it up.
spill it.
Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone is
something on
surely
your
been
mind?
spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what
Hello,
the
Nova.
hell's going on around
Hello
here.
there, honey.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why
Jericho.
do you knuckle draggers
Yeah,
always
whatever.
insist on doing things the
Hang on, let's do another save.
hard way? Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way.
Miss West.
Good to see you. Hi.
Better him than me.
Howdy.
Got me some 10mm rounds, nice. A silenced pistol, pre-war hat, and Mr. Burke's house key.
Hey there. Glad you're back.
Where did the sheriff go?
What's up?
It's a silenced.
Jericho.
Fuck you.
Hey there. Glad you're back.
I must be getting slow in my old age. Thanks for saving my hide there. Carry on.
So we got Burke's house. So we got to raid his house. It's Billy Krill's house. Got to raid this Mr. Burke's house because there's gonna be a lot of good stuff in there. Common house. Speech +5. Nice. That's a good look.
We're all still breathing, so I know you didn't screw up. You got something on your mind?
That's Jericho's house. Door to empty house.
Shall be mother
Is everyone
and
from the
father
vault?
to a trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end. I urge you, my friend, come, drink with me and
I can steal everything from in here because empty whiskey bottle. Doesn't have a lot of stuff in here. Oh, we got a sawed-off shotgun. And the suitcase is empty. What gun have I got? Oh, the pistol. Controls. Action mapping. Change view. That's better. Tortoise shell glasses. Pre-war hat. Perception +1. Damage resistance +2. See, nice suit. The role-playing aspects of this game are quite interesting. I mean, I've seen people like, there's a show called That Fallout Show it's a podcast that I listen to, and
glorious atom, I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you,
radiation at 3%.
use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide each particle. Give relief to its rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral body into new life in the forge of your glow. Atom, come. Bestow your presence on your unworthy
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Stay true until the day of division, until the dawn of your return to this humble world.
That's right, the T key that allows you to wait.
And drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's war. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division.
It's interesting how these people worship like a nuclear bomb. I mean, you'd think like, I'm not sure if that's like a take on religion or something. Could be. I mean, it's interesting how they view a weapon of war. They've given it a spiritual meaning of some kind. As not just a weapon of war, but as, you know, worshipping radiation. It seems that they don't actually have an understanding of the dangers of radiation. And how dangerous it can be. But I think I played the game Wasteland 2 as well. I think it had a similar sort of cult. In terms of like,
It's locked for a reason. Get any ideas?
be a plunger in there. Drink the...
Yeah? Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it. Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, there are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago. Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though. He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers. With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well... I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high. But there are places even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them. Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us. But Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know? Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind? It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way. You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the only free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station. Take care of yourself, hun.
Hey, Smoothskin, you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place.
I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi. Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive. Sure thing.
Got anything to sell? I might as well sell the police batons. They're not worth that much. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
That should liquor you up for a while. Goodbye.
Looking free. That will cost ya. Listen, I'm working right now, so make it quick, okay? Well, for you... Okay. Got a problem?
$120 caps, dear God. I don't have that kind of money. We got very few bullets.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the word.
I need to go find this old codger. This guy who runs everything, like the pumps and stuff. I have to say, like, with Fallout 4, I can see how a lot of people didn't like the system, like, because to some extent, like when I started playing, when I initially did my stats for Fallout 4. I did them like you would in New Vegas. And it wasn't until later on when I realized that just wasn't the way that Fallout 4 worked. That the fact is that you would use your...
You need something, youngster? Huh? Yeah, what is it? Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs, and I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks. From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot. I could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall apart without me around to plug it up. The only break I get is when I shut the thing off for the night, and I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running. I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen. The pipe... What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information? I take care of the water purification plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now. Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix. That's secure for a reason.
No, if I go on my stats... Okay, I need to get my repair up to 25. So the next... Alright.
Morning.
I would have gone straight to the school. But I have remember that there's bad guys there, so if I immediately...
You won't get away with that. Hey, local, shouldn't you be banging rocks together or something?
That was interesting. I only got a few bullets. Hopefully I get better weapons. There's a whole bunch of bad guys in there. Like raiders and stuff. Okay, so we got 9mm rounds. Okay. Trash can empty. Clipboard and cigarettes. Motorcycle handbrake. Ooh, we got a lot of 10mm rounds. Nine millimeter. It's interesting how in this game they use general representations for the guns. Like they don't like have like models. Chinese pistol. It's a 9mm. DPS 8. DPS 14. DPS. We don't have any 12 gauge pistols. I need to get my hands on some repair so I can let's have a look here. Raider paint spike armor. Helmet. Psychotic. We don't need these coffee mugs. If I remember correctly, there's things in the lockers down there. If I recall correctly, cherry bomb, Hockey masks. Wonder glue. Bottle cap. Alright. So we need to go sell some of this stuff. XP. A pair of 30 or higher.
Every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
Ah, look at this! New blood! Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot. And any patriot worth his salt is gonna toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you? Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand? Why, that's unthinkable. Where in the Constitution does it say that we're supposed to run around questioning the government? Huh? Well, when you put it that way, wait. You're just trying to confuse me with your fancy vault education and your textbooks. I'll have none of it. Did you have something else you wanted to ask, or were you done with your crazy talk? They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here. They're the American government, the Eagle, People Kama Weeva, the more perfect union. Take care.
The men, women, and children of the earth.
So, how's the scat? Oh.
Let's have a look. So we've got some 9mm rounds. Get rid of the nail board. Get rid of the cleaver. Get rid of the tire iron. DT1. Get rid of the hockey mask. The armored vault suit is much better, so we'll get rid of this Raider blaster mag. It's heavy. we've got a few things. Don't want to get my rads up. And I've got stim packs. Sell the clipboards, we'll sell the coffee mugs, we'll sell the earning empty whiskey bottles, motorcycle. Ooh, pack of cigarettes. Throwing spear. The recharge pistol. If I could only, there could be an ammo box of 5.56mm rounds. Charisma, intelligence, strength. Charisma, intelligence, strength.
Good.
Alright, so we're going to call this a night. This was G-Man Gaming and Reviews. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.